Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Glory Hunter. Bournemouth are third, and they've just been promoted. We're not playing them today, but I had to bring it up. Yeah, they are. Very surprised. It's probably because of how much, how many Knights of the Realm they've got in their lineup, it feels like. And by that, I mean Chris Mepham plays for them. So yeah, third. And we're invincible, but we're not even top. Welcome back then, gang. How are you? I hope you're well. Been a very busy weekend, but it's time to get back into Glory Hunter. Hopefully there'll be plenty of episodes this week to keep you busy. So let's talk through what you've missed since we last met then. It was a while ago. It was the Manchester United and Zebra games. We followed that up with a 2-1 win over Leeds United, beating Burnley and Brentford 5-0 in the league, a 2-2 against Crystal Palace, and a 1-1 against Watford. What's happening? I don't really know. Erling Haaland's been injured for a little bit. That might be a factor. But yeah, our Champions League games went fine. Shakhtar 1-0, Shakhtar 7-1, and a 4-2 victory over Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Come on. Not a tournament that is involved in Glory Hunter, but why not? We'll try and win it anyway. Today, we're going to play Arsenal, and we're going to play Zebra again. We played them last time, and we failed to beat them. So today, we're going to try and get some revenge. It's fair to say, after 4 games, we are both qualified. But again, finishing top of the group, crucial. And beating Juventus today will be a big part of that. You can see average ratings, top performer in the Champions League so far is Darwin Núñez. So I've some of that. That's right. Yeah, very happy. As this Alistair Rattray is English at Real Madrid. Blimey, he's having a fantastic time so far. Bought from Norwich. It surprises me. I don't believe teams like Real Madrid know that teams like Norwich exist, but apparently, well, they do. So team-wise for us then, Haaland is pretty much back in business. So without any further ado, we'll move Núñez across and we'll bring him in. Ezequiel Alfonso, pretty unlucky really. Now, Andy Robertson's got a little bit of an injury concerning him at the moment, but don't fear, that's why you bring in Lucas Hernandez. He can slot in there, no problem. Luis Diaz as well on the bench. And how wonderful is this? We have Luis Diaz at Liverpool, and I was officially signed for Liverpool. So anyone coming late to the series will go, oh yeah, look, Luis Diaz, hang on, how's he there? Was he not there? Very confusing, but he's here, and we love it. How much did he cost Liverpool? £44 million in one of the early parts of the game. So yeah, not that unrealistic it turns out. But yeah, welcome to the team, my friend. We can throw Trent as well back in right back, and then of course move Fabinho and him, swap them around. There we go. Is that going to be the lineup? I mean, Harvey Elliott back in as well. We've been doing all sorts of rotation views. You've joined me back here, and I've had a very busy weekend again. I didn't record any Glory Hunter, play any Glory Hunter over the weekend, so I'm all over the place. As here we are then. So Arsenal are very, very good. We're going to play them first then. They are top of the league right now. To give you an idea of their team, it hasn't changed a huge amount since the start of the game. Ramsdale's still there, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Theo Hernandez, of course, that we had at Milan. That seems like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? But Saka's there, Odegaard, Martinelli, but you can see they've added some real quality. Mariba in the centre is fantastic. I was nearly put Bayern at one stage, but yeah, such a good player. And again, lots of other players that again you'd be familiar with. Firmino's in their squad at the moment, Loftus-Cheek, Matthias Cunha, all sorts. They've got all sorts going on. And Gnabry as well, of course, that we had over at Bayern. So, how are Bayern getting on? Do you know, I've not checked this all year. Of course, we have to keep a close eye on Germany because we will be returning. Oh, God, no, please, not as what I think it'll be. Okay, yep, they're 8 points clear. Comfortably 8 points clear. Yeah, well, I mean, I've built a great team. What can I tell you? Vlahovic doing the business. Right, let's play Arsenal. Let's see how we'll do before our game against Juventus after that. This is already in the season quite a big game. We've got that gap between ourselves and Bournemouth, but I mean, here we go then. Let's get involved, play Arsenal, and after we played last time, we beat United, when they were the closest challenger. We're going to have to do a similar thing here. Harvey Elliott is struggling for fitness a little bit. Luis Diaz, get involved, mate. How good are you on the right? You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Mane on one side, Diaz the other. Let's get into the game. All right then, let's ignore recent praise and get out there and do the business. This lineup is definitely capable of winning this game, but you've got to remember, if you've not played an Arsenal save or seen Arsenal this far into the future, their young talent that currently exists at the team, there's a reason they're all still there. They do get pretty good. They do become a little bit of a force. And so you can see there, then they are top of the league. But we know if we win today, we will leapfrog them. And again, we've got to stay away from Bournemouth. A newly promoted Bournemouth, just plonking themselves in there. It's lovely to see. It's very much like my Norwich save, a team that shouldn't be near the top of the table, doing quite well. You can watch that over on Twitch. I'm streaming it pretty much every day this week, so feel free to come and get involved in that. We're in season 3. I've got Makoko. I can't explain it. You'll have to come and see it as, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh God, viewers, I've not played all weekend and now look what's happened. Saka scored. Alisson and whoever it was, I don't even know, it was a blur. We're 30 seconds in, viewers. We're 30 seconds in. Saka, Alisson there plays it to Hernandez. Oh my goodness me. And then I like the fact Alisson falls on the floor at the end like it means anything. We're 20 seconds in and we've conceded that. Not a good start, viewers. I will encourage immediately to try and fix this mess. Haaland's back in the side. He's not touched the ball yet. As Mane on this left-hand side then finds Hernandez, who's got some making up to do. Let's just say that, shall we? As Tomiyasu back to Ramsdale and Arsenal come out with it. There's Theo Hernandez, a man that got sent off 3 times in 5 games, it felt like, for me over at Milan. Down that right-hand side, or our right-hand side, I should say, his left-hand side, of course. And we deal with it quite well. And oh, my word, the ball towards Haaland. Straight away, we're looking for him. Tomiyasu again defends it well. As every time I play tricky teams with this system, we always seem to find it relatively difficult. As Theo Hernandez just appeared on my screen. That was Theo Hernandez. No, I think Pellegrini and Hernandez look very similar profile pictures. Terrifying. Saka on this right side now then. Caused problems a moment ago. Ball played in. Back post. Martinelli. Oh my God, we are 7 minutes. Hang on. The referee has seen something. It could be anything, viewers, who knows, but we might be okay. We might be able to rescue this if it doesn't count. It was the defender or the player. Forget it, it's over. I mean, we've lost to Arsenal. Unbelievable. Saka on this right side, causing all sorts of problems. The ball into Immobile, who even now, still very, very good. Martinelli flicked in by Immobile brilliantly to run off Skriniar in the centre. And 2-0. Oh, no. Well, good start, viewers. 8 minutes in, we are 2-0 down, and it might get worse. Again, still not sure I've seen Haaland touch the ball yet, and Lucas Hernandez on this side, who I've brought in for Robertson, by the way, is having the worst game of his career. Another cross from that side. Saka's now got 2 assists and a goal. It's 3-0 at Anfield, and we are losing to an Arsenal team that have come alive. I mentioned some of the boys from now are still there. Well, they keep combining. It feels like Saka is running him ragged. I mean, what do you do? Give him more protection with Mane in front? Would it make any impact whatsoever? Martinelli with the header. I'm going to pause it there. We're going to have to do something. Maybe take Mane off the attack duty, make him more supportive. Pellegrini, defensive deep line playmaker. Try and help Hernandez out on that side, at least a little bit. As we're 3-0 down. And again, I'm not sure how many times Erling Haaland's touched the ball. 7 times. Man, the front 4 have not had the ball yet. Anyway, back to the heat map. I mean, for heaven's sake, are they dominating? I was going to say, are they dominating in the middle? They're dominating everywhere, it seems so far. Well, I've got to be honest with you, this is going just about as badly as it could be going. So welcome back to Glory Hunter. This is what it's like now as... Oh, good. Alfonso's back on then. Swap those 2 boys round. It's a shambles. How long's he out for? Is that his season? I mean, I've joined for Haaland, really, and now he's injured again. 3-0 down. No one's playing well. Everyone's a disgrace, really. I mean, what do you do? Luis Diaz, maybe move him over there or something. Mane, playmaker, winger, Randeuter. I mean, at this point, who cares? Jordan Henderson's come on in the middle just to shore things up. I mean, look, if Jordan comes on and just shouts at people, that might be fine. Fabinho's going off. He's not been great. No one's been great. I mean, the fact that Lucas Hernandez is there is purely because Robertson's not available. Luis Diaz, Harvey Elliott's coming on. I mean... We'll sort those boys back round. We'll make him the inside forward that he was before, the inverted winger that he was before. Mane on that side. We'll ram Deuter on the other side. Sadio, do what you like, mate. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. I mean, that is... Shrill words could not be spoken. Sort it out. All right, highlight after the goal. We've made a double switch. Was it 3, actually? I think we've made 3 changes, have we not? Yeah, Alfonso, Harvey Elliott, and Jordan Henderson have come on. Now, if we win the game, all 3 of those boys will get the credit. We've brought on leadership, a little bit of guile, and maybe a little bit of craft. As Mane, straight away, involved. Of course, we've got no Haaland now. There's Darwin Núñez, and we're back in the game. Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, I didn't take part in the Stream of Showdown this weekend. If it was been anything like this, I'm pleased I didn't. Have we got a higher XG than them? Is that made up? We have. Are you joking? Harvey Elliott corner towards that front post, I'd imagine. There's Darwin Núñez. He's prolific. That's 2 now. And we're back in the game. Just 1 to go. If only. Is he going to miss a hat-trick of chances? I mean, we're here for it, aren't we, viewers? Let's face it. Jordan Henderson in the middle finds Pellegrini. The two of them trying to create. Here's Darwin Núñez in for the hat-trick. Oh, it's a great last-ditch challenge, it must be said. And Hernandez gets it clear as far as Virgil van Dijk into Pellegrini. And I thought I'd join Liverpool. I did say, though, there's lots of challenges in this league these days. Well, we're coming up against one right now. Hernandez back to Pellegrini. And then we work it again if we can. The ball whipped in. There's Harvey Elliott. Well, he's just come out. Is he onside? Don't do this to me. Come on. No, he's getting the ball. It's a goal. We know it's a goal. He's getting the ball. I think this is a tell. It is a goal. Every time they get the ball, it's always a goal. They know. The players know. Even if the officials aren't so sure. The ball whipped in towards that back post and a fine finish 3-1. And, well, we're level now with those two Núñez goals, aren't we? Right, we'll demand more. We'll go slightly more positive. I know people will have been saying you're 3-0 down. Go attacking. Go for it. But actually, I think the way in which you've played like this all year has been pretty successful. So to change it up just as a reaction to go 3-0 down, I'm not sure would be the right thing to do. We've got 4 minutes to score 2 goals. There's been no highlights, so we can't make any more changes. As Alfonso picks it up, there's Henderson towards Núñez. Oh, they work it out quite well in the end. It's annoying having a goalkeeper that's capable in those situations. As Tierney now picks it up forward towards Martinelli. It must be said, since we tried to lock down that side of the pitch, Saka has been far quieter. Probably because he's got off and Gnabry's on now. That's probably a factor as to why that's the case. Cunha across to Martinelli. Well, maybe the other side's going to cause us problems. In it goes. Immobile, Gnabry. Just don't talk. Just do silent videos. It's been quite quiet on that side. We've not seen anything. And then literally seconds later, like you could have counted them, Gnabry scores from that side running in. That position has been a problem. We're a bit unlucky with the way it deflects to him, but even so, it's a good finish. 4-1 at Anfield. And nobody's coming out of this with any credit, frankly. Least of all me. Well, you waited a few days for this episode, and now that's what I've served up. Hopefully we beat Zebra, and yeah, I mean, we need a reaction after this game because this has been an absolute shambles. Andy Robertson's importance apparently massive. Alfonso's in on goal. What will he do? He'll fire it at the face of Aaron Ramsdale, and we get a meaningless corner. Great. Well, that is just great, isn't it? Look at Arteta on the sideline, loving it, living the dream, having a great time, giving it all that. We're furious. Honestly, I don't know why the referee's letting this go on, to be honest. I don't see any point. There's no value in it. Unless Virgil's going to score from there and it's goal of the season time, I don't know. We're playing it around now like there's something to play for, which, again, very bold of us. Game over. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 4. We've had a higher XG, more shots. I shouldn't have read that already because that's only annoyed me more. Unlucky boys. No, it's disappointing that we didn't win. We had a lot of chances. We seemingly, according to my system, we're on top. Well, that's my first defeat as the Liverpool manager. Oh, God. 4-1 at Anfield. That's not the way to do it, is it? I mean, we did it in style. No honeymoon can last forever. That game has brought us back down to earth and the hard work starts now. I mean, you can't see it because it's beyond my head, but believe me, that's what it said. That's an irritatingly good rhyme as well. So Haaland's injured. How long is this for then? I'm skirting around it. I almost don't want to know. How long is he out for? 2 to 4 weeks with a pulled calf muscle. So we will not be seeing him against Zebra. We won't be seeing him until the next game, which is probably the quarter-final against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. We will try and inflict some revenge in that game. But our recent Premier League form, 2 draws against 2 minnows in Palace and Watford, and now 4-1 defeat to top of the league Arsenal. Bournemouth are coming. That's the fear now, viewers. If they win their game in hand that they've got on us this weekend, we're in all sorts of bother. 2 or 3 days before we play Zebra, we might as well get the boys rested, although I feel like they've just had a half of doing that. Fine there, winning 4-0. That little regen, being part of it as well. Good. Pleased for them, proud of them. Happy for them. Right, Zebra up next, and Trent is in need of a rest. After the last game, fella, I think you've had one. I think Mane is more of a winger. Again, all around those. The winger attack, get forward and start helping people out, and let Trent overlap a little more. We're freshening things up a little bit, then Salcido and Pellegrini are going to be in the middle for this one. The back line, Fabinho's going to slot in. Skriniar, last time out, didn't have a particularly good game. Neither did Van Dijk, to be fair to them. But again, we're just trying to keep it a little bit fresh. Let at least one of my centre-backs have a break. Hernandez continues at left-back, which is petrifying, frankly. And then, yeah, so Trent's going to be at right back. Diaz coming in from the left end. Núñez and Alfonso up front as Haaland is out forever. And a few of the boys aren't registered because of the rules. Right then, here we go. Zebra. To win the group, pretty much, this is the game you got to win. I want to see a marked improvement from. That's a great thing to say. I want to see a marked improvement Go out there, improve. It's a squad, a team, an 11 full of senior players. Do not be letting me down. Bayern 4-0. If they win the Champions League this year, not even thought about that. If they win the Champions League this year, I'll be cross. Anyway, Salcido has got it as he plays it into Trent. Ball played in. De Ligt heads clear. Massive header away. Goodness me. Hernandez on that side. We can just pretend it's Theo Hernandez as the ball played in wasn't its best. Nuno heads it down. No, hits it. Oh my word. Great shot. Ergurkan. Tricky, isn't it? With a save. As we've got ourselves a corner. Trent's going to put this in. We can picture where it's going to go. There's Darwin Núñez. Flashes across the face of goal. Big chance. Pellegrini flicked forward to Mane. There's Trent now as well as he makes his way forward. Ball played in. Oh, lovely ball as well. Diaz is there to score it. 7th goal of the season for him. It's a lovely cross from Alexander-Arnold. And we need 1-0. Right, the Anfield crowd enjoying this far more than they were the last time. At this point, we were 2-0 down. So this is far better. Elsewhere, we do have to keep an eye on the other European giants, see what they're up to, of course. As speaking of giants, Juve on the ball. The old lady, as Chiesa races in on goal, he's cut out quite quickly, and Hernandez plays the ball up towards Alfonso, who's fouled, but the referee does brilliantly to play advantage, and now goes Sadio Mane. Not as quick as he was a few years ago, but he's got options in the middle if he can find them. There's Núñez. It should have been a goal. Back to Núñez. It's the luckiest goal you'll ever see. I don't know. I think Alfonso has got an assist there, but hasn't been credited with it. I don't know if they considered the Alfonso header a shot, maybe, and it simply hasn't registered as an assist, or it touches the defender and I didn't quite see it. Mane plays the ball in, drives forward. As the ball comes out there, Alfonso to Darwin Núñez. I'd call it an assist, but I don't know. Have they given it to Alfonso? It didn't say it in the little graphic down the bottom here. Who knows? He's only on a 6.7, which suggests he wasn't giving it. Half an hour gone, ball put all the way to the back post. Oh, for heaven's sake. Moise Kean scores. They're back in the game. When you thought it was over, not quite. The former Everton man as well, scoring at Anfield. I'm sure he'll be loving that. Gomez for them on a booking. Maybe something we can take advantage of later in the game as Juventus just try and calmly get a hold of this game. That goal from the set piece has given them a bit of life, but hopefully we can kill them off with another one as the ball's launched forward up towards Fabinho, who's beaten in the air, but Trent will be there to gather and he's got plenty of time to figure out what to do next as Van Dijk now picks it up. A man who is usually quite composed goes back to Alisson Becker, whose ball out to that left side is a little dangerous, but Núñez wins everything aerially. Him and Haaland together should be an absolute dream, but again, we've not really seen too much of it because of Haaland's injuries. Mane's ball inside is quite poor, and now it gives them a chance to counter and maybe break as well if they're trying to come forward with it. Again, we've played Juventus plenty of times before. We know just how threatening and how dangerous they can be. Weston McKennie plays it inside. Chiesa, Moise Kean. It was a beautifully worked move. It looked like he might have been offside by the final ball, but they're certainly not finished yet. They're doing rather well. And the mystery for me is why Alfonso wasn't given the assist. I'll never know, viewers. Unless someone at the dev team gets in touch, then maybe we will know. I suspect it's counted as a shot, but it wasn't a shot. All right, good first. I'm happy with the amount of shots so far. I wouldn't say it was a good performance, but I am happy with how much we're trying to actually test their goalkeeper compared to the game against Arsenal, which felt very fleeting. The quality of chances, at least, is being far better. 2 clear-cut chances for us in the game. I mean, you don't see that very often in Football Manager these days. As Trent with a corner trying to make one more happen. There's Darwin Núñez. If he was accurate with his head, imagine that. Right, we're going to make a switch here. Verge is going there. Normally we have Haaland there. For those that are wondering why he's doing that, well, you normally have Haaland. But let's change it up a little bit. Go into corners, of course. Go to the attacking system and let's get Virgil and put Virgil at the front post. See if he scores more often. Right, Trent's obviously got the delivery. We'll see if we get another corner. We probably won't get one now, but hopefully we do. And if he scores, we can question why he wasn't there from the start, if you like, viewers. He's on a 6.4 right now. Him, Alfonso, few of the boys not playing all that well as a corner kick played in. There's Virgil van Dijk. Even when we score, I look ridiculous. It's a goal. It's 3-1. It's Virgil van Dijk. Why does this stuff? Does this? I've said this all the time. Does this happen to other people? Does this happen to other YouTubers that you watch? Like this happens to this sort of thing. Haunts me all the time. Like the last game in Gnabry's goal. I can't. Why do I speak? And it looks like we're going to win 3-1. I probably should make some changes, but we've been so good that, and it's almost a punishment as well. We'll make a couple just. More for show, if anything. Suso's coming on for a little bit. I mean, Liverpool fans will be like, what? He plays for us again? When did that happen? Don't score again. That will only make it worse. Back post this time. Okay. Danger over. No Virgil van Dijk goal. Thank goodness for that. I mean, what on earth have I just watched? Lucas Hernandez has gone for a stunning attempt at goal. As Juve with about, well, not very long at all, let's face it. As we're going to win that back there, we are. Trent into Alfonso. The run from the other side, maybe. Jesus is there waiting for it. Alfonso taking his time. He's such a dribbly boy as he's going to win a corner. Oh, no, not a corner. Virgil van Dijk, number 4. You can see him in the middle there, just waiting, just lingering. Trent puts it in. There's Virgil van Dijk. Thank God it's been headed away. All right, there we are then. Full time, 3-1 winners, and it looks like we're going to top the group. I partially joined Liverpool because I thought this team had a better chance of winning the Champions League than Bayern Munich. We will find out, hopefully, towards the end of this season, whether that's true. So hopefully you'll join me for it. If you enjoyed today's video, it's full of all sorts of stuff. Do leave a like on it, of course. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for more. No showdown this week. I've got plenty of time. See you soon, everybody. Goodbye. Virgil van Dijk.